Hey everybody, it's Carmen and welcome back to my channel. And today it's Friday. Friday Sews. Hey everybody, it's been a while, but I'm so glad to be back on here and just to give you a little bit of an update and using Friday Sews as that opportunity to get my first Friday Sews out there and give you a little bit of an update about what's been going on. Thank you, first of all, to Jen for her brilliant idea of Friday Sews, an opportunity to talk about what happened last week, what's happening this week, and life in general as it relates to sewing. And it's a great hashtag to bring this entire sewing community together. So before I start, let me tell you I'm wearing Simplicity 5375. I don't know if you could see it, but it's a wrap top. It is a vintage pattern that I acquired in one of my pattern hauls. I don't even remember where. It's part of my August 2020 makes, so I will list that up here or up here if you're interested to see what else I made. But it's such a simple, great wrap top. I used I think this is a sateen. I'm not sure what it is. I used it. It was the fabric. I got it from Joann Fabrics. It has a tiny little bit of stretch in it. It wraps around, and I made matching shorts with it, although today I'm wearing some jeans. So that's Simplicity 5375. Okay, so first of all, I'm coming live from my sewing room, my brand new sewing space. So as many of you know, we moved December the 1st into a home that actually had a little bit of a bonus room just outside the garage. It's got heat and air conditioning in here, and it's the perfect size to set up a sewing queen. So right now it's all being painted. The entire house has been painted, but I'll talk a little bit more about that later. So it's being painted. It's going to get new flooring, but I figured, I just need to try to do something on the channel and bring you all in on what's been going on with me. So that's the sewing room. I have gotten a chance to do a little bit of pattern shopping. It was during one of Joann's pattern sales, and I picked up 3. Let me show those to you. The first is McCall's 8229. McCall's 8229 is a cape with a belt. And it was during the time that it's been so cold here that I wanted to make something that just kept me warm. So this one is really nice and simple. I have not, of course, had a chance to make it, and it is my intention to make it whether the weather warrants it or not. As soon as this room is ready, I'm getting the sewing. The second was McCall's 7606. I've always wanted this pattern. I wanted to try making a bodysuit, and I just love that skirt. I like the skirt with the ruffle. Well, I've seen so many people make this skirt, especially using this pattern, so I thought I'd give that one a shot. And then last, I was in the mood for some jammies, and I got Butterick 5963 with these beautiful, beautiful pajamas. And I really love this look there. And I figure that is a simple sew. So that's it on the patterns. For fabric, I recently went to the Walmart next to me. Also has a fabric section a little bigger than the one in the last city that I was in. So I picked up this beautiful, I don't know if you can see it if the light's picking it up, but it looked like suiting, except it's a knit. It's a polyester, it's 100% polyester, so it's a poly knit. And this is what's fabulous. This is what the wrong side looks like. Or this is the right side, I'm not sure. And this is the wrong side looks like. But I was like, wow. I could use either side to make something fabulous with that. Maybe that cape, I don't know. But I can see slacks made out of this, and actually because it has this little bit of stretch to it, it's a two-way stretch. I have a great pattern for a little, like a blazer, and you needed to use a knit. So I just thought that this would be great, and I don't have to line it because the inside is gonna look just as good as the outside. I also picked up some tracing paper. This is that medical grade paper that they use on the tables. I bought this from Amazon, Diagnostics Direct, I believe. I guess I wanted something just a little bit thicker, but it's definitely the thin paper that you see at a doctor's office. I know, I paid like 17 bucks for this, and it's probably gonna last me forever. But I wanted to start tracing out my patterns, especially the vintage patterns. I've cut into a couple of them, and I thought, you know what? I want to hold on to those. And so that is this. So for 2020, my sewing goals, you might remember it was to sew one garment a month for 12 months for a total of 12 garments at the end of the year. Well, I did better than that. I know I ended up with more than 12 garments. And I thought I would do the same thing for 2021, except this year, a little bit more of a focus in that the goal is now one garment I need a month for a total of 12 garments at the end of the year that I really needed to put back into my wardrobe. And of course, if I make more, that's gravy, but I could at least handle one a month. So I came up with a little bit of a list. Not that much. I need lots of tops. So I'm going to focus on wrap tops, tunic tops, button-up tops, and tops that tie in the front. So I'd like a variation of tops. For bottoms, I really could use some joggers or some leggings. Patterns for Pirates has a great pattern for free on their site for leggings that I've already made one a couple of years ago when I was a little bit heavier. That is a great pattern. I would recommend it for anyone who wants to make a great pair of leggings. And the third garment item that I would like to try to incorporate this year would be wraps, you know, like a wrap like that, or just a layering piece, whether it's a vest, a duster, a blazer, a little jacket, moto jacket, or a cape. Those are items I don't really have, and I would like to try to add those. So that's the goal for 2021. And it's my hope that I get started in February. I don't want to unpack things, unpack the sewing machine and the cutting board and that type of thing, and do it all in our new dining room. I really want to get into here, and I am thinking that this is the final week. The floor should be in, the painting, the second coat should be on, and I should be in here by the end of the week and setting up my new sewing room. Okay, now there's life. Like I said, we moved December the 1st, about 40 minutes away from where we had been living for 16 years. We are still in Florida. We love it here. It's a beautiful residential neighborhood. It is in a community, deed restricted community, that's our first experience in something like that. So, but I'm sure it'll all work out. We have got a beautiful double lot, and the dogs just love it. It's just, we've got beautiful sunsets here, beautiful sunrises also. It's just a beautiful location. So we have been busy having the entire inside painted. The previous owner loved color and had lots of it all over in every room. So I'm a pretty neutral kind of a person, and so we've hired some painters to come in and completely paint the inside, and wow, I can't tell you, the transformation is really awesome. This guy has a real attention to detail, so he's painting like those little air returns and those types of things. It looks like brand new construction in here. Everything looks new and fresh and clean, and I love it. Also, the kitchen is having a little bit of a makeover. I've had some brand new updated lighting put into the kitchen. We're getting a brand new granite countertop that's coming in this week, and February 8th, the brand new kitchen doors come in. So it's kind of like a little faux makeover type of thing. It's not complete cabinets, just the doors, but that will give the kitchen a whole updated look there. We also ordered furniture. We really lucked out. The people that bought our house, our old house, loved a lot of the furniture, so they bought a lot of it, which gave us an opportunity to shop for some new stuff. A lot of it's come in already, but there's still some pieces out. So as soon as everything comes in and we are able to settle in with all of that, and as well as get out of the boxes. I haven't been able to unpack boxes because of the kitchen being redone, and we don't have dressers to put our clothes in. So as soon as all of that gets done, I am looking forward to giving you a little bit of a sneak peek if you're interested in how we have been able to make the house our home. And then finally, it has been a little bit of a sad week for us. Our sweet dog, Bella, passed away. We had to unexpectedly say goodbye to her a couple days ago. It was just, she woke up that morning really not well and just declined very quickly. And she was a dog. These are, for those of you that don't follow me on Instagram, I love my pit bulls. So she was a pit bull breed, a bully breed, and very stoic, very strong, very brave, very courageous, all the way to the end, really. We had really no idea what she must have been suffering through until she just couldn't mask it anymore. So that day it was very evident that something was wrong. And so when we took her to the hospital, we had to say goodbye to her then and there. But I know that she is not suffering. So that is our sweet girl, Bella. But I want to thank you so much for letting me share in my very first Friday Sews. I'm looking forward to hearing your comments below on some of the patterns, or are you doing a makeover in your home? Have you recently got new furniture? I'd love to hear from you. Talk to you soon.